What's up with it, man? It's the Bronco the Pro coming at you with another reaction video. We got the most intense atmosphere in football. Partizan versus Red Star. Now, I looked these clubs up and they both is in Serbia. I ain't gonna hold you. Since I started reacting to football, I only really just watch Premier League and Champions League. And I ain't gonna lie, English football, the atmosphere don't really seem that intense to me because I don't even know, do they have ultras in the Premier League? I don't even know if they got ultras in the Premier League compared to clubs in goddamn Serbia. Everybody and their mama all around the world always critique American sports atmospheres and even basketball, bro. Kevin Durant had went overseas to a basketball game. He made a post on Twitter like, boy, this was wild. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's see where it goes down. Y'all been wanting me to react to Derby Days for a minute. Just look at that image right there. That looks like jail. This right here looks like a goddamn prison. Look like goddamn jail, man. Game right in the middle of the hood, huh? The stadium in the hood, right? Oh, my mama.
These are the games that create an atmosphere like no other.
Damn, I've never been outside of the United States, so. Did they have the seats on fire?
Games that can make a war zone of a city.
They must have lost. On my mama, they must have lost that hoe and set them seats on fire in protest. See, I don't see this in England, bro. I do not see this in England. They got the riot squad out. They got them hooligans out in them masks.
Alright, so this is it, the last of our Derby Days trips, and if I'm perfectly honest, it's probably the fixture that I've been worrying about the most. However, this is also the fixture I've most been looking forward to. I mean, I'm always going on about active support.
Hold on. I would not feel safe in that goddamn atmosphere. Look at bro. I ain't lying. Bro don't look tough. He don't look tough. You know what I'm saying? If he can do it, I can do it, goddamn.
And how I believe it plays the most important role in football. Well, the fans here in Belgrade are about as active as supporters can be.
I feel like I get my ass beat going to one of them games.
It's Partizan, it's Red Star, it's the eternal derby.
The Belgrade Derby is one of the most special, unique football games in the world.
It's part of you, it defines you.
Your whole city and whole country is speaking only about football.
It's one of the things that defines a city.
The clubs are so important to the identity of the city.
I just realized it was a derby game too. Ooh, that's crucial right there. That's crucial right there. You feel the atmosphere before the derby.
But the whole country stops and watches the game. And if you want to experience the atmosphere in the city properly, you need to see the derby game.
I always wondered if you have, I'm sorry for pausing, my last time pausing. I always wondered if you have two teams in the same city, how the hell do you determine who you go for? If they both in the same city. I never got that, man.
Sam igrao još jedan derbi u Italiji između Genove i Sampdorije i tamo isto vruć derbi, navijači su fenomenalni, ali mislim da je ovo jedan od posljednjih derbija gdje su navijači tako vrući kao ovdje u Beogradu.
Okay, so people don't really be getting riled up like this no more.
To exert your passion, you know, to have a break from everyday life, because it's not easy here.
People don't have money. People can't travel, people don't have what to do else just to go to the football.
So your average 14-year-old,
don't got nothing to do but watch football.
When it comes to Derby Day, for them that's it. That's that day that they've been waiting for. That's that day to scream the loudest, to shout the loudest.
That makes sense.
To show why you're better than the opposition.
They release their tension.
Yeah. Too many tension around in normal life.
Too much testosterone for me, man.
You can expel that tension.
And that's what I think is the magic about football. You forget about life for 90 minutes. And in Belgrade, that's where it's special.
This match is notorious the world over for the behaviour of its fans, and I want to find out just how much of this reputation is justified and what attending the Belgrade Derby is really like.
Pa ja mogu da samo jedno kažem da su naši navijači najbolji na svetu i mislim da su najvatreniji na svetu.
Yeah, definitely both.
He said they got the best fans and most passionate fans in the world.
Have lots of passion. Greeks are passionate nation. Serbs are passionate nation.
A ovo je Balkan i ovdje je sve vruće, tako da mi smo malo posebni što se
This is Balkans. Everything here is heated. Is that a war-torn country? I'm sorry, I don't know much about Serbia, but is Serbia, ain't Serbia like close to Russia? I thought Serbia and Russia was damn near the same thing. Well, this is Balkans and everything here is heated, so we are a bit special when it comes to that.
This part of the Europe is people with warm blood.
two big clubs and same place. That's the reason what they always fighting between them. Who is best?
In the 80s, people didn't hate so much. Like,
Need to
but
throw
now
our
it's
hands.
crazy.
The clubs that drive these two sets of supporters so crazy were formed in the aftermath of the Second World War, when the communist president Tito took over the country.
Both clubs were established on the ashes of this country after World War II.
See, that's the thing. These teams are formed from goddamn war. That's the difference between that and America. These clubs are formed in the ashes of war, as he said. In America, it's just rich people forming clubs to make money. You know what I'm saying?
The Partizan was established by a group of young Yugoslav army officers, the veterans of the Spanish Civil War, who've fought fascism in Spain, and then they've...
See, they talking about politics, boy. This all political,
Partizan
man.
was a team of army, and the Red Star was being team of policy.
For Partizan, it's like they represent army.
What'd he say?
Of army, and
He said Partizan was like the army.
Partizan was a team of army, and the Red Star was being team of policy.
For Partizan, it's like they represent army, and for Red Star, there is a story they represent the police. But
Police,
the other
army
letter
versus
said
police.
That, Red Star was the people's club, and like some kind of the reaction to the communism, because people didn't like communism and they wanted to have something.
Politics, bro. It goes deep. This goes deep. I see why they be up there fired the hell ready to fight.
Belgrade said, okay, we must have a club. Let us found some club. So that was the day of 4 March 1945, and it exists from that days, and everything else is history.
They answered my
Despite great
question.
success in the intervening years, including a European Cup win for Red Star in 1991, today the clubs are almost better known for the fans' behaviour off the pitch than the players' exploits on it.
Ah, damn.
Unfortunately, the picture that we are sending to the world, to the Europe, and
It's all some
not
hooligans.
Not the picture of good football, not the picture of great goals, but the picture of violent scenes.
I think it is because of the situation in country. After the war, everyone were unpleasant and full of hate, and they
Damn,
needed
bro.
something to release themselves, to go somewhere and shout and to fight.
There are incidents, of course, on the way to the stadium on match days, the fans get in skirmishes or something. But
Slugging them
those
hoes, bro.
are the fans who really
With reason.
like that sort of thing.
I don't
With
like
reason. That answers my question on how I was like, how do you pick a side in Derby days? In this side, it's political in this case. They say partisan is like the army, Red Star is like the police. You got the army versus police. You know what I'm saying?
collectivity guilt. I like personal guilt. I make something bad, I'm guilty. Not all of us.
One of the problems I've had when looking into this derby is that when you start reading up on the ultras, it doesn't take long before you come across some pretty disturbing stories and accusations. But I refuse to accept that that's all there is to it.
Disturbing
I wanna
stories
find out
like
how
what?
representative these violent elements are and see what else is driving the incredible
I wanna know
passion
them
of
stories.
this derby.
I can't say that the reputation is entirely unjustified.
It's somewhat fair, but I think it's not as bad as people think.
Yeah, there
It's
has
not
been
as bad
violence.
as
I
they
have seen violence.
think.
I have had some small missiles thrown at me by Red Star fans when I was exiting a game. But for the most part,
Did he just say they threw a small missile at his head when he was exiting the game?
by Red Star fans when I was exiting some small missiles. Yeah, there has been violence. I have seen violence. I have had some small missiles thrown at me by.
What did he
by
do?
Red Star
What
fans
you
when I
do,
was
bro?
Exiting a game. But for the most part,
He looked nice as hell.
That's why when people come over from abroad, initially they might be, they have that kind of negative perspective. The spin of the Western media has been, Eastern Europe, it's dangerous, after the England
Eastern
game,
Europe.
apparent racism. People love people coming here, whether you're black, Asian, Indian.
That's what I like to hear, bro. That's what I like to hear, because I was getting skeptical. I was like, I don't see no black people in that crowd now. If I was to go over there, I feel like I'd get my ass beat or
When you
something. No
come here
cap.
and you welcome them with big
But he
hearts,
said you
they
welcome.
want to show
Black,
you.
Asian, don't matter.
It isn't true what you
I
see
like
in the
that.
media.
I like
think
that, bro.
There's much more to this rather than just
Maybe I need to
violence.
take a trip to
It's
Serbia.
fantastic because
Look at all them
people
white
here,
people.
fans here, sing all the time, all 90 minutes.
Every one of your senses will be completely alive.
People here feel like they've been hard done by, you know? They haven't had the opportunity to show a positive light. They haven't had the opportunity to
That
show
boy
the
Dog
world
to be
that,
going to these
you know,
games, huh?
we
I need to look at some vlogs
we are
of
a good
his.
people. It's not
Dog
all
and a
bad.
pretty nice
Certainly,
dude.
as far as Partizan fans are concerned, they're proud of who they are. They're proud of being grobbery, and you know they'll relish the chance to show you what they can do.
There's always like a concentration on this negative. But when you're going to see the colour, you're going to see when they pick up the tifos, you know? The stands are going to be covered
I'm ready
in
to
colour,
see the
they're gonna
game,
be covered
baby.
In noise, in passion, and it's going to be brilliant, man. I can't wait.
Really
I'm ready to see the
seeing some
game.
of the stories I heard before coming out here are by no means the be-all and end-all of the Eternal Derby. However, I am still a little apprehensive about game day itself.
Expect to see something
He said he
we haven't
nervous.
seen in England for a while.
I think on the Derby Day, lots of tension is around city because too many police. On every corner is police standing, not only normal police but robocops.
You're definitely going to have something they call a bacliada. A bacliada is when you just throw as many threads as possible after a goal goes in.
So,
What? He said throw as many
Normal
things as
police, but
possible
robocops.
after a goal
You're
goes
definitely
in.
going to have something they call a bacliada.
A
A bacliada
blagada?
is when you just throw as many threads as possible after a goal
I be
goes in.
seeing that on some compilation videos. I ain't
outside
gonna
the
lie.
stadium, we're taking out cameras. Now, what do you think?
No, I don't think it's so smart because around the stadium, people here have bad experience from the past and they don't like to be recorded. They really don't like to be
Damn, never
recorded
mind.
because
I'm
of
not
all
going. I can't go no more because if I'm gonna bring my camera if I go, and if they don't like being recorded,
the stories they were
You know what I'm
connected before with the politics around football.
I ain't finna get my camera, bro.
What would be
My
the worst
ass beat.
situation if we pull out our cameras?
Don't ask me that.
Yeah, you don't understand now.
That boy say don't bring them cameras out there unless you're trying to squabble. In the middle of the goddamn hood, boy. They look nice. That area look nice though. Oh, that area look nice too. It's game time. Match day. Yeah. This what I came to see. Yeah. I'm trying to see some intensity.
It's still early here in Belgrade, and we haven't really come across many fans yet. All we're really seeing is a lot of riot police. However,
They
it
ready,
doesn't
they
matter
out.
because for the first time on Derby days, we're headed into the stadium early. Why? Because we have gained access like never before. We are closer to the action than we've ever been before.
He on the
You're
field?
going to see Derby days like you've never seen before.
Well, he must be on the field. He on the field. That boy ain't in the trenches like that. Look at that. That boy on the track behind the police. That boy ain't in the trenches like that. He ain't in the trenches like that. I'm thinking he finna be in the trenches in the crowd or something. That boy got a field pass. That's live, bro. Speaking of derbies, I know y'all don't want to hear nothing about no MLS, but LAFC and LA Galaxy playing right now. The El Trafico. It's a derby going on right now. It's playing on my TV up above. Them tifos, they got an army tifo right there. They got an army tifo right there. Who they say? Partizan. That's Partizan, I think. Because he say Partizan was the army, Red Star was the police. I think this the Partizan fans right here. Now, white and black got to be Partizan. Oh, yeah, that's Partizan. Yeah, Partizan. Are those balloons? Those are balloons. Red and white stripes versus white and black stripes. I don't see no red in the crowd. Ain't no Red Star fans there. Partizan on their ass, ain't they? Fan-wise. Tough ass game. I already know this game is tough and rugged. I would be scared to ref this game too if I was a ref. Y'all ain't finna throw no rocks in my head because I messed up a call. Oh, he got packed up in a penalty. He got packed up in a penalty. Did somebody throw a flare on the field? Hey, see, I'm out of there after I heard that. I'm thinking those gunshots. He finna bang this hoe. Ugh. Listen to the roar of that crowd, man. Partizan on their ad, 27 minutes in. 27 minutes saying Drinkic. Is Luka Doncic from this area? Because his last name kind of spelled the same. This is like a movie, bro. Ooh, that's a penalty, ain't it? Yup. If I'm ref, I'm not calling it. I ain't getting no rocks through. He blocked it again. That Partizan, that is a sight. That is a sight right there. Look at that. That's a goddamn sight, boy. And my mama, I'm scared. I'm trembling. If I'm at that hoe. Yeah, them hooligans out, boy. They throwing flares on the pitch and stuff. Yeah, you gotta wrap it up. Time to wrap the game up, man. See, if that was America, they would have canceled the game. Oh, damn, they getting physical. And if they throwing flares at the police, boy, I'm telling you, if they was America, they would have started throwing flares. They would have put out their tasers, pistols, all of that. Ooh, what a way to shake back. Red Star fans, talk y'all talk, man. Don't let them Partizan boys get a one up on y'all like that. One 87 minute, boys. Somebody scored. The roof is gonna blow off the place. There it is. That's a goddamn derby game right there. Fans finna storm the pitch, huh? Nah, that's too many police right there. This game. The goddamn army got that dub. Teed the hell up, bro. I need to go to one of these in real life, man. Y'all be saying I need to go to an English game. Boy, I need to go to a goddamn Serbian game or something. They teed up. It's live right there, man. I know them boys party like a mud after this game.
Start with that one. I mean, usually we come out all excited telling you what just happened, but to be honest, it's the next day and I'm still drained.
No commentary at all. Went no commentary through that whole thing. Just straight scenes. Just straight game action. Just straight crowd footage.
From the adrenaline, mentally and physically, of being part of that match live. First and foremost, let's talk about the violent reputation that surrounds this derby and the fans. Totally unfounded, at least in our perspective. From the second we have got here, fans, management, even players have treated us
man,
like
we just seen the footage, bro.
Fellow fans.
We seen the footage.
Proud to show off their city and in particular their football and
them boys was violent.
It's just been exceptional. Cobanani and I have been around the world covering football, but never have we seen a celebration like Partizan's with that last-minute goal. They were with them. They were singing with them. It was beyond anything that we have experienced. But again, that's only half the story. Red Star, I mean, they went through 2 missed penalties, a final minute loss, but again, they didn't stop. At the end of the game, instead of booing, they made their players come over to them and they sang their love for them. The only negative element we saw was when a small, and I mean a very small element of the Red Star fans set fire to some seats in the Partizan stadium.
Oh, this game. I told you they had lost. I did the same thing. Yeah, my team missed 2 penalties. Set the seats on fire. Set the goddamn seats on fire. They don't want to win.
Comparison to the celebration that was this match day. You can see why it is so special to the people of this city. Yes, they don't have the best football on the pitch, but
they don't.
Football,
but they the atmosphere, man.
Throughout this whole series is all about effort, and boy, do they have something special.
Hey, that's love right there. Shout out Copa 90.
Barcelona to here in Belgrade. That's all.
Shout out Copa 90. Shout out Derby Days. Ooh, I might have to react to some more Derby Days. You know what I'm saying? Partizan Red Star. That's live as hell. You won't me see me in no goddamn Serbia. I did say I wouldn't go. And then bro say black people was welcome. I was like, well, maybe I would go. But I don't know. That atmosphere too intense for me. I ain't seeing no black people there for me. But hey, I need to go to at least somewhere overseas, at least England. I got to start off with England because that seems like the most friendliest atmosphere. So maybe it'll happen in the future, man. I'm out.